Hello again. Okay, my friends, so now I'm gonna talk about Swahili. Okay, so I made a mistake in Swahili. I started studying Swahili with a living language. It's good. It's a good course. The thing is, I've reached chapter 3 or 4. I don't know exactly. And the dialogues they start being a little bit hard for me. And since I study so many languages at the same time, I advise you guys to use that for the expressions, to learn expressions and vocabulary. But to start studying the language, I believe it's better to use colloquial or teach yourself. So now I'm using colloquial for Swahili. I'm still beginner's level A1. I'm using now I'm using colloquial Swahili. Basically, what I'm doing now with colloquial Swahili is something very easy. I'm just focusing basically on the dialogues, trying to get the grammar out of it instinctively, and then move on to the next dialogue. From times to times I also read a little bit about grammar or some expressions, but basically I wanna move through the old dialogues from colloquial Swahili. Then I intend to start using Teach Yourself Swahili, Teach Yourself a complete course for beginners, and I will do the same thing, the same deal here. I will try to go through the old dialogues since I have already made the course. Not yet, of course, I'm on chapter 2. I believe that in due time, in due course, I will have completed through the dialogues and the whole thing, colloquial Swahili. And then I will move on to Teach Yourself Swahili, complete course for beginners. And I will move through the old dialogues since the first chapter. Of course, I would have recognized much more things, much more words, and even grammar patterns. That's why I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get the grammar and so instinctively. And then maybe at the same time, one day yeah, the other day no, I will use living language for Swahili, and I will study common words and expressions, words and expressions, words and expressions. By the time I have reached something like a low advanced level, I will start studying grammar, probably from Teach Yourself, because grammar is very good. And so this is my methodology for Swahili. I'm a beginner, a very beginner. I can say that I'm a very beginner. I can tell. I know I'm a very beginner in Swahili. My goal is an upper intermediate level, and I intend to reach that level using 3 courses, which are colloquial, what I'm using now, and then Teach Yourself, which is the book from where I'm gonna study the grammar too, and in living language that I will use especially for vocabulary and expressions. And then I also have this phrase book here that I intend to use to get something colloquial and to learn some good sentences and so. And that's how I intend to do it with Swahili. I reckon that it will take me at least 2 years to reach between 2 and 3 years. Let's say 2 or 2.5 years to reach an upper intermediate level, because I'm studying so many languages at the same time. Anyway, everything comes into course. So this is what I wanted to tell you guys about Swahili, about how I'm planning to study it, how I'm studying it, and that's it. See you guys then.